Welcome back, my warriors, to more GreedFall. Last time we had helped Afra go to the Cave of Knowledge. We also did the Trial of Water. And we also helped Siora out. And now she's friendly with us. So now the only thing we have left for friendly, or to get there, is the Congregation of Merchants. So I didn't do this last time, but I did go back and change the ending. And we are friends with Siora now. So let me go ahead and speak to her.
Karans, could you help me once more?
What is it?
I must prepare the ritual for our mother's funeral, and I think that I will need your help.
But your sister will be there. Surely you'd rather be together.
For the ritual, yes, it will only be the two of us. But before that, your support would be a great help. Will you come with me?
Okay, well, I didn't expect this, but yeah.
Of course. I'd be happy to be by your side. Let's go.
Alright, offer your help to the cell. Okay, so this was unexpected. She actually has something we wanted to talk about. Let's go ahead and ask her again.
Karans, do you need something?
There we go. See, we had this conversation up here, so.
How did you know that those missionaries were lying? After all, given the situation, your mother could have wanted to form an alliance.
I knew my mother well. We were close. She would never have renounced her beliefs to forge an alliance.
Tell her that it seems logical given their culture. Tell her that sometimes necessity knows no law. Tell her that she might have done it to protect her daughters. That's possible.
I understand. However, couldn't she have renounced it in the hope of protecting her daughters?
Perhaps. But she knew us just as well as we knew her. And she knew that we'd rather die in battle than renounce our beliefs. Anything else?
Interesting.
Why are you and your sister so different?
If you're talking about physical differences, they're linked to the fact that Iseld is not on Olmenawi. When we were little, we were perfectly identical. But our tempers were always different.
Tell her you're glad. Ask her. Oh yeah, that's a good question.
What kind of child were you?
I suppose I was very curious and studious. I loved when our father taught me the name of some plants and how they could be used.
Then you haven't changed. Isn't it out of the same curiosity that you chose to follow me?
At first, perhaps. But the more I know you, the more I find other reasons to stay with you. Anything else?
Okay. So yeah, there are probably other answers to that, but...
I must leave you. See you later.
Yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna keep it there. We probably could have gotten something. Nah, actually, now that I think about it, probably not. So we're gonna just go ahead and go over back to her village and do this. Because I expected us just to go straight to Constantin, but I actually didn't know this was a thing, so yeah. Alright, let's talk to Zeld. Yeah. I was questioning about saving, but this has to be tame, right? Yeah, this has to be tame.
Siora, Asir, Vertir to Madison. What do you want?
Alright.
I'm only here to accompany Siora.
I came to give our mother back to the earth, Iseld. It is high time we did. I know. Performing the ritual might help me feel less empty. Iseld, I miss her too. Did you go to Vasrigan? No. Preparing the place is the role of the Donegada. I was afraid I would not do things properly.
Alright, go to Tumultus with Siora. Alright. That was a weird way to go into this mission. Where is it? Go to Tumultus. I guess it's somewhere very far. But we're already here. Let me check my map. Let's see. Is this battlefield over here? Nope. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. So we would have to go up to there. Crap, there isn't a... There isn't... Crap, why isn't there... There's not a campfire. That means I have to go through the forest. That sucks. And the nearest place is this village, so... I guess we'll be running for a bit. We'll also have to fight bears because you guys know that they're out here. Just standing in the forest by the entrance. Let me see if I'm going the right... Yeah, I'm going the right way. I know if I wasn't because I know the area well. I've actually been there to kind of grind the area. The Tinlands, if that's what they're called, are like very good for XP. I think, well, I don't know. It depends. The missions give you a good bit, but I think killing very high level type enemies will give you more. And these aren't the bears, I don't believe. Come on, collect the stuff, collect the stuff. Alright, continue. Over here to our right. And I don't think we can go there. Yeah, because there'll probably be bears in the way. Well, there's... Okay.
We are approaching Vasrigan. This is where I will perform the ritual. This burial mound has been the final resting place of our queens for generations. It must be prepared before we can start the ritual.
Alright. So I thought that was the way, but I guess not. There's a bear. Okay, yeah, this is it. I gotta tell you guys, I actually got stuck in the area we're about to go to. There's this wall, and I thought there was like a hidden chamber in it. I'll show you that. I'll show you guys when I get there. I got stuck, and I'm glad I had a save file because I would have been stuck there. I wouldn't know how to get out. Okay, back through here. Is there another way we could have gotten? Yeah. Yeah, see, I went to the left. Crap, I should have stayed to the right.
Something's wrong. Normally, you would hear the birds singing in this place.
What do you mean?
She's right. Something isn't quite normal.
Yeah, the Tinlands.
Tinlands? This is not their natural habitat at all. We cannot leave them here, so close to the burial mound.
Yeah, I see it. Nope. Stay down. Here's another one. There we go. There are nests though, so. Alright, I guess this one's the last one. Nah, probably not. Oh, where'd you come from? I see you.
I do not understand what they are doing in this area. You never see any around here. They must have nested in the shadow of the burial mound.
In that case, we have no choice but to destroy their nests. Otherwise, they'll just keep coming back.
You are right. We cannot let these carnivores roam so close to my mother's remains.
Yeah. But they'll pop up. Yeah, see? The white one's the one we have to get rid of, because they'll pop up out of the ground if we don't, so. Alright. Time to take them down. Take the horn ones down first, because they really do a lot of damage. Ah! Take them down, take them down. Take them down. Use anything you need. I'll start using my guns more. No, don't like the spewing Yeah, see, they come back out of the ground again for some reason. Take them down. Don't leave them alive.
Things are about to get dicey.
The big ones are the worst. Stop it. You know what? Let's use my anointed weapon. Put poison on there. There you go. Ah, it's beautiful. Nice. The other one's on the other side, just across from here. But as you saw, if you don't defeat the white ones, and I guess the green ones as well, they just go back into the ground and their health regens, which is not something I want to happen. But I noticed that when I came back through here and fought them. Hey, never mind. They're here. Stop it. Stop him. There we go. Nope. Ah, you've been poisoned. Disappointing. Come on. Lose health. Siora's fine. There you go. And we got Kurt with us, so he's putting in damage. Did it just respawn? It just respawned. Man, this is crap. Alright. So yeah. I thought if you defeated them they would have respawned, but I guess not. Well, I guess that's just something we have to deal with. Unless we have no more nests to destroy. Because aside from the nest in the other area and for that one mission, this is the last nest that I know of.
These beasts will no longer trouble the peace of our queen. All we have to do now is to take care of the ceremony.
Alright, let's do it.
Is there anything else to prepare?
Of course. We will need some sensors crafted especially for the ritual.
Where can we find them?
It would be ideal if we could craft them ourselves, but otherwise the village artisan probably sells them. And I will also need some mortuary lotion. I will have to coat my mother's body with it before giving her back to the earth. I will give you a list of all the ingredients because we will have to prepare it ourselves. The merchants won't sell it. Once we have gathered these last items, then Isolde and I will be able to perform the ritual. I thank you for being by my side and helping me the way you are. It means a lot to me.
Don't mention it, Siora.
We have all that we need. Let's go back to the burial mound to put everything in place.
Yeah, it's not like we left. So yeah, it's a good thing I bought those items already. Alright, yeah, we bought them. We didn't actually give them to the person. But this is what I was talking about. This little area over here, it's not actually an area. It's just like a kind of glitched part of the map where you can go through.
Here we are. It is on this stone altar that we will place the body of my mother. We must place a censer where her head will be, and another near her feet. And then you will have done everything you could to help me. And I am infinitely grateful for it. Your presence by my side means a lot to me. But only my sister and I can participate in the ceremony. This is how our ritual of the dead is performed. Do you understand?
Alright. Prepare the ritual. So I leave, right? Okay. Huh. Okay. What am I supposed to be doing? Okay, there we go. It had to load in. Place the sensor. Prepare the room, use the potion.
There. Everything is in place. Thanks again, Onal Manawi. My sister should be joining me soon. You should wait outside. These rituals are demanding. But they help us to say goodbye to those we love. You have been a true friend. A Karans, accepting to help me the way you did. Thank you. I will never forget the kindness you displayed. Conforming to our customs and staying by my side.
It's only natural, Siora. I know what it feels like to lose someone who is dear to you.
We should go now. It is time to return to the living.
Alright. Friendship above all. Nice. So I guess we finished everybody's quest with that one. Cause I know there's a trophy for that. So yeah. Alright. No other side quests aside from the professor, aside from the notes. Now we gotta go speak to Constantin. So I guess I'll come when I get there, you guys. Alright guys, we're back here in this Serene. Just ported in. And since we just finished with Siora, let's actually go ahead and talk to her.
Karans, do you need something?
Alright, so we're gonna ask her what she intends to do now.
What do you intend to do now? Will you become the Dunegad of your clan again?
I will most likely do it, but not now. I still have a lot to discover by your side.
Tell her that you have a lot more to teach her. Tell her that you're glad that she'll stay longer. Tell her that you would understand if she had to help her people. Okay, I'm not gonna say that.
I'm very glad to be able to enjoy your presence a while longer.
Thank you for your kindness, Onal Manawi. I am also happy to be with you too. Anything else?
Alright.
I must leave you. See you later.
Alright, that's our last talk. I guess that'll be the last one with everybody. Because I don't think anybody else has anything to say, so that'll be it. Unless Afra has something to say about it. It's a possibility.
Lieutenant, I demand an explanation. Tell us what is going on. We haven't heard anything about Lord D'Orsay's condition in spite of our inquiries. We are extremely worried. And then all of a sudden one of his guards appears, shaken and on his own, though he is part of his retinue.
Please, allow me the chance to shed some light, my lady.
Your soldier is nothing more than a coward for abandoning his highness.
Tell me, what is going on?
This soldier has just reported in. He is asking for reinforcements. He believes that Lord D'Orsay has been attacked.
He believes. He ran here without full knowledge of what happened firsthand.
I was sent on patrol far from the camp, but I heard screams, from men and from beasts. I wanted to return to camp, but then I heard a deafening sound, grinding, like a landslide. I thought then it would be best just to go and get help.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You are dismissed. I would like to have a discussion with this man alone.
Yes, sir.
My lady, could you lead these fine people into the hallway, if you would be so kind?
Certainly. I deplore this embarrassing turn of events, but know that you have my full support in all circumstances.
In the interest of avoiding a general panic, tell me precisely what happened back there.
Your cousin ordered us to escort him beyond the town limits. The islander convinced him to go on some journey.
By islander, do you mean the Dunegad that came to treat his affliction?
Yes, a strange bird. Missing more than one feather, you ask me, sir. I was ordered to set up patrol along a small path, rather far from the rest of the company. I was told to protect our perimeter from anyone wandering along. According to the islander, it was the only access to their planned destination. I did my rounds for quite some time. Not a soul came along. but then I heard cries a ways off, and I went running to help. I heard an enormous crashing sound like an avalanche of rocks. So then I turned right back around.
And you ran all the way here?
That's where the attack took place. That's why I didn't. Nah, I'm not caring about that. That's the purpose of the expedition. That's actually pretty good.
My cousin was quite weak. Do you know why he decided to follow the Denegad?
His Highness was feeling much better. The potions that he was drinking must have been potent. I mean to show no disrespect to His Highness, but that islander had the high ground in the War of Wits. I wasn't privy to their counsel. I haven't the beginning of an explanation for the expedition, but your cousin was all full of enthusiasm and ordered that we set out as quick as we could make ready.
That sounds like him. What sort of mess has he gotten himself into? Again?
I am sorry, sir, but I don't know anything else I could tell you.
Do you know precisely where the company was when you heard these sounds?
No, not precisely. I hadn't gone there. But I could show you where I was posted. The islander said they were following the path, but he was quite a ways ahead when I lost sight of them.
Why didn't you go and look for yourself? To see if they had been buried by a rock slide?
What? Alone? What could I have done? It seemed of greater urgency to go and get help.
I'm still having trouble deciding if cowardice or intelligence got the best of you. But that's a question for your superiors. Dismissed, soldier. Looks like I'm going on an expedition.
Thank you, sir.
Alright. You gotta... Wait. Question? Okay, thank you. We're gonna be searching for Constantin. Forget questioning right now. We're looking for our cousin. Cousin! Where are you? We're going after family. Family first. We'll deal with the Malachor in time. Even though that should also probably take priority. Man, both of them are so important though. Alright, go on the map. Where are you? Nope. Nope. Here we go. Well, how did he get all the way out here? Magisvar, the Veil. Okay. Let's go ahead and take the globe and go over there. What are you doing, Constantin? You better have weapons on you. Should I bring Kurt? Yeah, I'm good. I'm okay with bringing Kurt. Camp, okay. Alright. Let's check where he is. So yeah, here's the Bridge Alliance camp that I was talking about. There was a rock slide over here and we can't get through it. So is he taking him over here? No. Up here? No. Oh, he's down through here. Huh. What is this area? Oh yeah, there's like a little sanctuary back here. Maybe that's where he's taking him. Yeah, it seems possible. Alright, so before we get going, I want to save real quick. Alright. So he should be back around here, yep. Yeah, I defeated those already, so...
This is the camp that Constantin's escort must have established.
It wasn't a landslide that did this, but combat. A deadly one. I sure hope our little governor has escaped the carnage.
Search the zone. Let's see if we can find any clues as to what's happened here.
It's actually over here. Never mind, we actually search if we want to. I actually know where they went, so let's see if we can go.
This area has been trampled. An entire stampede passed by here. Our soldiers must have fled the zone and taken this path followed by their assailants.
Alright. The Kiwanis Cave.
This is a sacred place of a native cult. No doubt this is where Katasak and Constantin were going.
It isn't really a place of a cult, but rather a place of anchoring. A place where Donegada perform a ritual to become Sinol Menawi. These places are charged with great energy. Perhaps Katasach wanted to use it to bring relief to your cousin.
Perhaps. There are bodies, and without a doubt there was fighting here. Search the place. Let's see what we are able to find.
And we find more things to look at. Yeah, so I knew he was coming here.
A crater. Without a doubt caused by an explosive potion. The soldiers might have been carrying them. They must have been desperate to have taken such drastic measures.
I mean, they were attacked by Tenlund, so...
The corpses of both men and beasts. These soldiers fought dearly until the end. Neither Constantin nor Katasach are among them.
They fled inside the cave then.
This blade is a native ritual knife. And this bowl contained a potion. Someone wanted to perform a ritual here. Could Katasach have found a better means to alleviate Constantin's symptoms? Constantin and Katasach must have been visiting this place. Perhaps performing some sort of healing ritual. When the attack took place, the soldiers intervened, and many fell during the fight. But a group was able to escape down this path. We need to continue following their tracks.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna follow this area, alright. Can't go through there? Alright. I thought it would have been in the cave, but I guess not. Anybody here?
More tracks. Footprints. They must have fled this way. Strange. These trees look half calcinated, as if they were exposed to immense heat.
Fire again.
These weapons are in terrible condition. Whatever did these men come up against?
I feel a war broke out. Let me see. And did he use calcinated?
Tree. This path seems to have been scorched in flames.
He used calcinated. Who says that? Alright. There are bears here. Stay down. Good job, Siora.
Signs of an explosion. I can't believe that our soldiers could be carrying so many explosive potions.
Yeah, that's pretty weird. That's more of a Afra thing. Alright, let's go up here, I think.
These poor soldiers were torn to pieces. Animals again? Or something else?
I don't know, I'm kind of questioning a night dog.
New footprints. It looks as if a group met up with them and took this path. There was more fighting over here. There are not only the corpses of our own men, but where could these other soldiers have come from?
These are coin guard. But I couldn't tell you if they served the Bridge Alliance or Teleme.
Alright. And they took down this big lowland, I believe. Yep. Look, they took down lowlands. Goodness, man.
More signs of explosions. But what were they doing with all these explosives on them?
Alright. Let's continue. Well, actually, we have to look for more traces, so... Let's see, that... Did they go down this way? Nah, because I don't see any footprints.
There are footprints. Only a handful made it up to here.
There's no way past this area, so...
The path stops on this overhang, and despite signs of a skirmish, I can't see any sign of Constantin or Katasach.
Yep, but there are beasts. So we'll take them down first. There you go. Nope. Ah, he got me. Get away. Oh, nice. Beautiful. We're gonna take that and that. Alright. So something obviously happened. Because these rocks I don't believe were here.
I don't recognize these men. Still more unknown soldiers. Could they have been responsible for the attack? This one is carrying a letter. Let's see.
Okay, I didn't notice that.
According to this note, this troop came from an outpost of the Bridge Alliance close by. A patrol, no doubt. Could the bridge in some way be linked to this attack? That makes no sense.
It doesn't at all.
These vials look familiar. Katasach used the very same to stock his potions. He must have come here. I'm going to pick them up.
Alright, now to examine the rocks.
And these rocks were broken, as if they had taken cannon fire. What could have happened here?
Okay, one more.
I recognize this sack. It's my cousin's. Oh, Constantin, what have you gotten yourself into again? Very well, let's sum things up. Constantin and Katasach definitely came through here to perform some sort of ritual, but they were attacked. An attack obviously involving wild animals. And then there are these traces of inexplicable flames. Could it be magic?
You cannot suspect my people are behind this attack. You have strayed far from the path. No one would have attacked Katasach.
Unless he himself was behind it. He is a powerful Donegad. The beasts obey him.
How could you even think something like that? He is a healer. He brought comfort to your cousin.
Perhaps he only did it to gain our trust. With Constantin captive, he now has leverage to apply to the colonists and force them to accept his conditions. But in all truth, I have no idea what to think. But regardless of who is guilty, I must find my cousin. We could return to Wen Xavier to learn more. Perhaps Katasach returned there. Or maybe his Voglendai could tell us where to find him. We are also going to have to visit the outpost. Their soldiers were involved in the combat, or at least the end of it. They must have some stories for us.
I doubt that the Alliance would have decided to openly attack their ally. Don't forget that they owe their continued presence on the island to you.
And thanks to you, I know. But their men were there, on the cliff. And Constantin is no longer among us. Maybe those men are still loyal to the preceding commander. However, one way or another, Constantin is in danger. Let us be on our way without further delay.
Alright. Time to get some answers. I think we gotta go over here. So we're gonna go over here first, actually. It's the closest one, and I don't have to go too far. And it seems all the trees are still on fire. I can't take damage from it, can I? Nope, I can't. That's nice. Alright, well, we're gonna go down here and probably change it to Afra. Yeah, because Afra's part of the line, so she'll actually be more beneficial to us. If worst comes to worst, she'll understand who probably did this. Yeah, just stay on this side. They won't attack you if you're on this side. That's actually not true, but I like to believe it. There we go. Alright, Afra, I need you. Alright, sorry, Kurt. Let's go ahead and investigate. You know what? Let me save real quick. Alright. Just in case. Because I know switching your allies will probably have a certain effect on the mission. But we should be allies with the Bridge Alliance right now. So maybe they came out to help. You never know. Captain?
Colonials? You must have gotten lost to have come this far from nowhere. To whom do I owe the honor?
Disarday. I am legate of the Congregation of Merchants on this island.
A legate? Here? Pardon my dismay, but we don't get many official sorts around here. Captain Idris. I am the ranking officer in charge of this Bridge Alliance outpost. What can I do for you, sir?
I'm looking for Constantin d'Orsay, the island governor of the Congregation of Merchants.
A governor? Here? Whatever would he be doing in this rat hole?
My cousin was part of an expedition in this region. His men and his camp were attacked. They nearly all died. But we found no trace of his body, which has us hoping that he may still be alive. Wounded and holding up somewhere, or even captured.
Have you cast your suspicions in our direction? I hope this is a joke. We've had neither reinforcements nor supplies for weeks. In my book, we've been totally forgotten. I wouldn't risk the few lives remaining to attack a governor's camp. I'm not crazy. I'm truly sorry for your cousin, Excellency, but we haven't seen him. And we definitely haven't kidnapped him. The region is dangerous. The natives are heartless. You should be looking in their direction.
You do know that we found the bodies of several men from the garrison up there, don't you?
How could you be sure?
One of them was carrying a note, signed by your hand.
And they are dead. I had hoped they'd have survived and would eventually return.
Explain yourself, Captain. What were your men doing on the cliff top?
They were monitoring the zone. They were to warn us of any troop movements. We have lost too many men to surprise attacks. We decided to take initiative and be ready. Yesterday, we heard screams and saw some strange lights up there. But I was hoping...
And you didn't go and see for yourself? You hear screams, certainly those of your own men, and you don't do anything.
So the last of my men give up their lives for nothing as well? You can think of me as a coward if you like. But me, I'm taking no more unnecessary risks.
Why do I have the feeling that you're holding something back from me?
Captain, my name is Afra. You might remember me. I passed by this outpost with my fellow scholars.
The Lost Expedition. Yes, I remember.
His Excellency was able to extract us from the situation we found ourselves in.
His Excellency has powers that I do not possess.
I'm casting no stones at you. You are isolated and without resources, and understandably a bit angry. You have the feeling that the powerful of this world have abandoned you, and you want to make them pay. But a life hangs in the balance. We must save him.
You were right. I will tell you everything I know. One of the men I'd posted there returned during the night.
A survivor? Excellent. Did he tell you what happened?
He wasn't able to say a word. He collapsed unconscious 2 steps past the doorway. Our nurse sits with him, but there is little hope that he will come back to himself. His wounds are extremely serious. He's just refusing to die.
I'm sorry to hear that, Captain. Perhaps we could do something for him.
Go and see the nurse. Perhaps you can do something to help the poor boy. I can't take it anymore. To lose another man. Anything else?
Thank you.
Concerning the young man that survived.
Did you see the nurse?
Not yet.
Really? I thought that your cousin's life hung in the balance. This boy will not survive long if someone doesn't help him. Anything else?
Okay, well, no information from you then.
I need to be going.
I would very much...
Yeah, forget you. You had to yell at me. Goodness, man, I just wanted some information. Alright, it's actually up here.
What are you doing there? This is an infirmary!
I know. I've come to see the wounded soldier. The captain told me you might need my help.
That is very kind of him. But alas, it's a little late.
What are you saying? Is the soldier...
No, he still lives. But I've been asking the captain for weeks to escort me on a mission to replenish my stocks. I no longer have a single remedy. And now that we have a wounded patient, I can only wipe water on his brow and hope.
Do you know what type of remedy would allow him to survive?
Yes, at least I think so. It's a known potion that heals burns.
I see. Give me the recipe. We'll go and see that it's prepared for you.
Thank you. Because of you, this poor boy might be able to survive his wounds.
I actually have one already.
Were you able to concoct the potion against burns?
Yes, I was. Might we administer it?
Give it to me. I'll take care of this. We must wait and be patient now.
Will he make it?
I hope so. We'll know soon enough. This potion is extremely potent.
And if he survives, when could we speak to him?
Come back tomorrow at the same time. We'll know more then.
Very well. I'll come back tomorrow.
See you soon. And thank you again for your help.
Alright, we gotta wait 24 hours. Yeah, most of these quest items you can just buy from someone. What's that? What's this? Journal of Captain Idris. Our situation is becoming more and more precarious. On the small squads I sent to watch the heights, only one soldier has returned, and he is in a state that unfortunately leaves us with little hope. I did not know exactly what happened there, but I believe that we would do well to get involved. We are in enough trouble as is. I wonder how we can survive this. We are not receiving any reinforcements or supplies, and we haven't been paid in a long time. Wow. So there's 3 guys out here? What do they expect to learn? You can't just leave soldiers like this in, like a forgotten company, probably? The secret forgotten company? Ah, man, that could be a story. It's like they went rogue. So let's go ahead and go back to the campfire, sleep, and then see what happens. They should have just put a campfire back here, but they decided to put one over here. I guess they wanted to keep you close to the road. I guess that's okay, but they didn't have to do that. Sleep for, yep. Whoa. Only 18? Come on. 5 more hours. Sleep. Alright. Let's go see him. Back and forth, back and forth. You know, they should have just put like a place in the camp. I know campfires are a thing, but if these places are important, it's better if they place like a fast travel in the camp itself. Alright, we're back. Let's go and talk to the nurse. See how she's getting along. Yo.
Hello, soldier. How are you doing?
Better. A lot better. Are you the one who saved me? The nurse told me.
I simply prepared the potion that she told me how to make. Nothing more. Could you tell me what happened during the attack?
I will try. They're not really memories I'm fond to bring back. A lot of my friends died up there. We were posted up on the peak to follow rebel movement. It had been a couple of days when we heard sounds of fighting not far from our position. Men were screaming in our own language. So we went to see what was happening. Soldiers of the Coin Guard and an islander were trying to protect a young man. He seemed dire ill.
Constantin Katasak and his escort. Who were they fighting against?
Dozens of wild animals. They seemed completely enraged and intent on devouring them. And there were flames.
Flames? Where were they coming from?
I don't know. My friends and other soldiers fell one after the other. I didn't see everything. All was blood and confusion with beasts and fire. But I thought I saw another islander. Big. He's the one who took the sickened man. There was practically no one left on the battlefield. I was wounded and I passed out. I came to when I heard voices of islanders approaching. Rebels. I thought to myself, they're coming to finish off the wounded. I got up with difficulty and fled. I dragged myself here. And you know the rest.
I'm going to have to go and find these rebels.
You shouldn't do that. They killed all of my friends. You take a great risk.
That's enough. Rest now. You're still far from having recovered.
Yes, it's best I leave now. I've learned enough. I'll have a word with your captain. Goodbye.
Alright, question Alden and Xavier. Alright. I think this was better because we saved the guy. Of course I wouldn't have known this.
Excellency, I was told that you saved my soldier. Thank you. You can't imagine what this means to us.
Please. I did nothing more than follow the instructions your nurse gave me.
Did you learn what you needed to learn?
Yes. I was able to question your man and he told me what he saw. He and his company heard sounds of the attack, and they went to investigate. My cousin's escort were already nearly annihilated by animals that jumped out from all sides. A strange sorcerer controlled them. It was he that took my cousin.
One of those rebel savages, no doubt. I knew that they'd be behind all of this. They must have learned that an important man was in the region and thought he would make the perfect hostage. I'm sorry. I would give you some men, but...
Don't apologize. I know where the camp can be found, and if my cousin is there, I will free him.
Like you freed the scholars. You're a good man, Excellency. Thank you again for saving my soldier.
I need to be going.
I would very much like to do the same. Safe journey, Your Excellency.
Alright. We got a question, Darwin. And that's Darwin, not Darwin. So let's see. We're still, yep. And is it over here? Nope. Where? Up here? Yeah, up here. Alright. Y'all have some explaining to do. I'm just saying. It's not looking good. What happened? Well, we weren't technically friends, so... Maybe it's someone from Frozengod? You know, the area where the Tyrna Hakadoctus is? Let's go and check. Alright. And before we go in there, I may go ahead and save. So just as soon as we get over there. There'll probably be beasts out here too, so... Are they here? Yep, they're here. Attack! Kill them all! There you go. Nope. Goodness me. Alright, one more. Actually, two. That should be poison on her blade. Nice. You know what? I should have brought Kurt with me. I'm about to go back and get Kurt. Yeah, I think going back and get him will be good. So I'll cut back when we actually go into the village. Alright guys, we're back and we're heading into the village now. What's up? How you guys doing? Gotta speak to your leader. I think you may have some rebels in your camp. It's possible. Yeah, because they have cages back here. No, they're not in there.
Hello.
Renaigse, there you are again. What do you want?
To speak to you about my cousin's capture and the massacre of his escort. A soldier from the nearby outpost survived and told us that you were present on the battlefield.
Menace them, convince them to speak. Why did I menace them?
I know that you see us as your enemies, but we are not here to harm you. I only seek to find the man I consider to be my brother, as well as the man who is protecting him. Katisach, one of your greatest Donegada.
No Donea Exregal would attack Katasach.
If you didn't attack him, you must know what happened to them. I was told that an islander took my cousin away. Perhaps your men were there to aid them.
We do not have your cousin, and we do not know what happened to him. As for Katasach, and the worst, Tire, he died from his wounds. That night, we heard the sounds of a terrible combat. The ground shook all the way to our homes. We went to see, but we arrived too late. The last breath of Katasach had returned to the wind when we arrived there, and many of the Renaigse were dead. We could do no more. We carried the body of the Donegad and brought it here.
He gave his life to protect Constantin. May he rest in peace. This request might surprise you, but we would like to see him.
Why? What do you want to do with him, Renaigse?
Examine him to understand what killed him. We were told that an island native was there and that he likely led the attack.
No Donea Exregal would attack Katasach. You have been lied to, or they were mistaken.
That is the very reason I need to see his body. To understand.
You may see him. But if you desecrate his body, you will pay for this offense with your life.
Okay, I don't know what that means, but, you know, don't get your head chopped off. You know why we're here. One of ours was damaged or attacked. We need to understand why, so we do not declare war. Trust me, I'll be the one in charge of Constantin is dead. I'm pretty sure. Me or Lady Monroe. So, oh, he's over here. Nice. So it seems Katasach is dead, man. Come on. Why they got him propped up?
Seeing the state of his body, I hate myself for having suspected him. Forgive me, Donegad, to have doubted your loyalty and even more for what we are about to do. Now then, let's see what story this corpse has to tell.
Nice, we have intuition.
The corpse retains the marks of a bludgeoning. There are large bruises all over it. I can see no wounds that could be attributed to a blade or a musket shot. The major wound is found on the chest, which was crushed by something tremendous, to the degree that the skin was torn. The ribs are in pieces and the organs punctured. The edges of the wound are singed and smell of burnt flesh. There is a powdery spot on this wound, as if from ash or dusty gravel. Katasach bore the brunt of this attack or incredible force. I would venture to say it was inhuman. I can only imagine one thing that could have inflicted such a wound. It's as if an enormous, burning stone hit him right in the center of the chest. And seeing as how the bodies of the soldiers we found were sporting wounds of a similar nature, we can deduce that we're on the tracks of a man, or a creature, capable of using molten rock as a weapon.
I can't imagine an Adaig behaving like this. It is not their way. That they might attack careless hunters or warriors, true, but to attack Katasach, the power to call volcano fires, could only be that of a guardian. No simple man wields mountain fire.
We still don't really know who is actually behind this attack, nor what they want. Judging by the severity of these wounds, I fear the worst for Constantin.
All your experiments. You've learned so little. You've learned to fear. Your instincts should have been enough.
We had to at least try. Are you not even concerned or angered by what happened to Katasach?
We've grown accustomed to the loss of lives, your relentless attacks and incessant treacheries. All the same, there is truth in your words. This attack is out of place. Guardian and Donegad would never attack one another. There is a ritual that might help us. Anatalas Fair.
The Anatalas Fair? What is it? Tell me more.
It is a magical rite that only a person with a powerful bond to both spirits and nature can perform. It allows the Donegad who chants it to relive the last moments of an Onol Manawi.
That would allow us to at least see the face of his assassin.
If what I have heard is true, yes. To my knowledge, only one Donegad still living knows the ritual.
Let's ask her for her help then. She might be able to tell us what has become of Constantin.
You are quick to ask another to put her mind in danger for your own concerns. Imagine the pain of the wounds of another, shaking your body as the cold of death crushes your beating heart. This is what you must ask of the Tiernahach. It is the price she must pay for performing the ritual. When her companion was lost in battle, fighting against your own, she wanted to live that death beside her. Since that day, our Tiernahach Kadaktas has never breathed air with the same breath.
That would explain her distrust of the colonials.
You must make her see your purpose. It may be the only way you are going to learn the fate of your cousin.
Okay, why can't we just tell her if we don't find him and he's considered dead and it is by one of you natives without any type of evidence to support why you didn't do it? This could mean war on the natives, and that's not just one, it may mean all the clans, or just the ones in this area. And trust me, if the natives don't like one of their clans going down, so as heck ain't gonna like having all of them going. But yeah, there was also a man over here where I found one of the saffron notes. I never came over here, so I was just looking around the area, seeing if I missed anything, and I kind of did. But yeah, now we gotta go to Tiernahach Kadaktas. But we'll do that next time, guys. Next time we'll go ahead and continue on with this main story mission. We're not gonna be looking for the cure for the Malachor, unfortunately. We need to know what happened to Constantin and how we get him back. Because we won't be able to give him the cure. Well, maybe the story is like you find the cure and then you find Constantin and give it to him at that point. But I feel even that won't work. So we'll just continue on with the Constantin fate. I'm kind of questioning, should I kind of look a little bit further into this just to see the outcome? Because if Constantin dies at any point of this main mission, then I just don't want that to happen. I know how the game kind of plays, but I'm still scared that the game will pull one on me. Because, you know, some games do that, where they let you go through the whole game, make you think you're doing right, you're making your own choices. Then in the end, they pull some crap, and you end up not getting the ending you want because the game said it. And thus, you have to take all your knowledge from the first gameplay and then go through the whole thing again to the second so that you do things right. And I'm trying not to do that right now, because I'm really just trying to do one playthrough of this. However, if that happens, I'll try it again and then record it and see if the ending changes. But yeah, next time we'll be continuing on with the Tiernahach Kadaktas. But yeah, guys, with all that said, I'll see you next time.